Good, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Bill. Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment agenda meeting, Tuesday, February 17th, 2026, and we'll start with disclosure of pecuniary interest. Okay, I need a mover and a seconder. Penelope Wallace and Councillor Foote, that we adopt the Committee of Adjustment minutes for February 3rd, 2026. All in favor? Carried. So we'll move on to item 3, and I need a mover and a seconder. Moved by Councillor Kirky. Seconded by Councillor Scott. Application C2026-02. Applicant and owners Ronald M. McGee and Linda P. Cunningham. Decision. The purpose of the application is to create two new lots on the subject lands for a total of 3 lots, including the following. The proposed retained lot is to have a lot area of approximately 28.5 hectares, 70 acres, and a lot frontage of approximately 132 meters on Ski Hill Road. The proposed severed lot 1 is to have a lot area of approximately 2 hectares, 4.9 acres, and a lot frontage of 60 meters on Ski Hill Road. The proposed lot 2 is to have a lot area of approximately 2 hectares, 4.9 acres, and a lot frontage of approximately 60 meters on Ski Hill Road. The Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment approves consent application C2026-02 by providing provisional consent subject to the following conditions. That the applicant provides the township with a copy of the reference plans to be deposited in the land registry office that is substantially in compliance with the application sketch. The original executed transfers, deeds, both duplicate, original, and 1 photocopy for consent. A schedule describing both the retained and severed lots and naming the applicable grantor or grantee attached to the transfers for approval purposes. Any travel road situated on the proposed lot shall be transferred to the Township of Nipissing for road purposes, if applicable. Entrance permit from the township, if applicable, and a certificate in the appropriate form prescribed in OREG 197/96, Schedule 1, for signature the Township of Nipissing Committee of Adjustment, official, secretary, treasurer, or chairperson. All in favor? Carried.
Is this a 20-day?
Was it a copy of that?
Yeah, there'll be a 20-day on this copy of this decision, probably tomorrow. And then there's a 20-day appeal. And then afterwards, you can get your survey and start surveying. But I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you. So we're going to move on to item 3, and I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Foot. Councillor Chalapico. Application A 2026-01, applicant property owners Dave Warren and Emma Jones.
Just test.
Okay. I'm just gonna run.
No.
Okay. Decision to grant the request variance as per the attached sketch prepared by Tulloch Geomatics Incorporated, received January 23rd, 2026. 1. A minimum setback of 15.7 meters from the water's edge to the proposed addition and open deck, whereas a setback of 30 meters is required. 2, a minimum setback of 4.8 meters from the side lot line to the proposed addition and open deck, whereas a setback of 6 meters is required. That the existing 3.58 meter by 2.34 meter shed be relocated to the new location as proposed to permit the construction of the proposed addition that will increase the volume of the building structure within the required water yard. That the existing frame shed and greenhouse be removed. Conditions that the applicant obtains all necessary permits for the work referred to in this application. Reason for decision, the proposed development meets the 4 tests of a minor variance. Have you had anybody?
We have 2 comments from the neighborhood.
Yep.
One person says we own the property, but on Pike Bay Road, and have no objections to the small variance requested for 94 Pike Bay Road. And I have another that they're contacting us regarding the application for a minor variance, and they have no objections to the minor variance. Anything else you need, please contact us. Thank you. Take care.
Perfect. All in favor? Move. Done.
And just with that, there's a 20-day scale period also, so we have to wait 20 days till you can be done.
Good. Perfect. Thank you.
And variances we always have to sign.
Oh, right. Good night. Thank you. So I need a mover and a seconder. That would be Wallace and Councillor Chalapico. That the Committee of Adjustment meeting be adjourned at 6:08. All in favor?
Gonna turn the owl.
Good night.
Thank you. 5